Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to today's Success Tips with Danielle. My name is Danielle. I'm Danielle K. Howell, and I'm happy to be here with you all today. Whether you are live here with me today or listening to the replay, I am thankful to have you here. And be sure to share out these success tips. Share these with your followers. Share this with your social media community, because I feel like I show up here to give some valuable content that can help you and that can help others, whether you are looking to build a successful business online currently, or you're looking to grow your business that you already have, or maybe you're just looking to make some extra money from home. So that's what these success tips are designed to help you do. No matter which category you fall in, I'm sure you will find these success tips helpful for you. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit more about, hey, Raisa, good morning. Talk a little bit more about, some inspiration and motivation and, your thought processes, let's go back to that thought process. Oh man, when we think about how our thoughts, our thoughts are things. Our thoughts create our reality. So that's why I titled this today, whether you think you can or if you think you can't, guess what? You're right. You're right. So it all depends on what it is that you think you are capable of doing, what it is that you think you're capable of having. And, these are the lessons that I've learned along my journey. I've learned this along my journey of, self-development and personal development and, going to events and hanging around very, very successful, wealthy, affluent people. The way that they think are totally different than the way that people who don't have what they want think. Usually, and this was me not too long ago, I always thought that the world, it was always somebody's fault. It wasn't my fault. It was the world's fault. It was my job's fault. It was that person's fault. It was my boss's fault. It was my parents' fault. It was just everybody's fault. It was everybody's fault that I didn't have what I wanted to have. And it wasn't until it was, the hard truth, the reality of the matter was brought to me that everything that happens to me happens because of me. It happens because of me. And so when we think about, how we can change our situations, how we can change our reality, first we have to think about what it is that we are doing that's sabotaging it, and how we talk to ourselves today, and what we think about ourselves, and how we show up in our lives. And if you're in business, how you show up in your business. It's important when you think about that. When you look at your daily routines, what does it consist of? This morning, over the weekend, well, just a couple of days, it's just been crazy. Yesterday, my daughter's birthday, we went out to the trampoline place, the Sky Zone. We were jumping on a trampoline. It was fun. We went out to Friendly's. We had a lot of fun. And the day before that, I took my daughters shopping. And so we went out to the mall and I bought some jump ropes. And so, because I'm always thinking about health, right? Health is very important. When you think about, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you do? What should you do, for your body, to sustain your body, for vitality? What should you do? I drink lime water, right? Every morning I drink lime water, and I have my thermos throughout the day of lime water that's with me. Why? Because, I understand that water is life. And, when you add that lime to it, because we have, electrical currents in our body, from what I understand and what I've researched is that the limes help to activate those electrical currents, and it gives you more energy, right? So this morning I drank my lime water. I did some ropes, some jumping with my rope, right? And I felt good, right? I felt good. Then I went in and I got my shower and I just felt good. So these are the things. So when you think about, your daily routines and, what it is that you think you can do. Now I could have said, oh, I don't feel like jumping rope today, right? I mean, I didn't do a whole lot of rope jumping because my new little puppy kept following me everywhere. I'm like, move out the way, don't get hit by the rope. But but I could have said that. I could have been like, oh, I'm tired, right? I'm tired. I don't want to jump rope this morning. But no, whether you think you can or you think you can't, I think I can. I think I can be the healthiest person that I want to be. And I strive for that. Now, am I perfect in my healthy routines? No. Like I said, we went out to Friendly's last night. I had some chicken fingers and some French fries. I even had ice cream to top it off. But guess what? last night after that, I said, okay, we're going to clean out the fridge. And now what? Start back with our juicings and, drinking our herbal teas and our detox teas and things like that. You have to have some kind of plan. And so only reason that people plan, I think successful people plan because they understand that they can accomplish what they plan to do. Most people don't plan because they don't feel like they can even stick to a plan. Right. So, my challenge for you today, as you watch this, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I want you to make a plan for yourself. And when you're making that plan, tell yourself, I can do this. I am going to do this. Right. And we've talked about even if you fall off the bandwagon, so to speak, don't condemn yourself. Just get back on. Don't condemn yourself. Just get back on and start listening to your signals, right? With health, right? Listen to your body. Now, I know I shouldn't have had chicken fingers and French fries and what I had a hunker chunky Sunday afterwards, but it was celebration, right? I was celebrating my daughter's birthday. Right now, am I going to come home and have, that hunker chunker was good yesterday. Let me go buy it from the supermarket. No, right? No. Now it's time to get back on track. Time to start with the healthy regimen all over again, right? I didn't condemn myself. I said, hey, I'm human and I'm celebrating my daughter's birthday and let's live life. Thank goodness we did some trampoline jumping before we ate that, right? And then this morning I did some jump roping. So you see how it all balances out. So my thing is this, your mindset is very important, and how healthy your mindset is determines how healthy your outcome is going to be. I'm even an advocate for taking vitamins, right? Taking that omega-3 for your brain and your heart health. These kind of things, you probably won't even realize it, but it really has an impact on how you feel. It does. Your energy level, your thought processes. If you eat a lot of junk food, you're gonna feel crappy and you're gonna have crappy thoughts. Otherwise, on the flip side of that, if you eat healthier, you're gonna feel better. You're gonna feel better if you go outside and get some sun. Like I was outside this morning. So as soon as I woke up, that was the first thing I did after I drank my lemon water. I went outside and I put my plants outside. I watered my plants and just getting that sun. So you want to think about, if you think you can or if you think you can't, what is it that you think you can do? What is it that you can do differently than anybody else? Because we all have our own specific gifts and talents. What can you do that's totally different from anybody else? You don't have to copy anybody. Of course, you want to have mentors and coaches that will lead you and guide you, but you don't want to copy off of anybody. You want to ultimately be your own person, but have people that give you the tools and the resources that you need so that you can accomplish things, but you want to do it in your own way. I have my mentors and my coaches that I love, that I admire, and they teach me so much. And I take from them, and then I use, and I apply it to my life, and then I bring it, the way that I can bring it. They bring it in a different way. I bring it in my own way, with my own personality, with my own experiences, and with my own, ways of thinking and doing things. So, your life is literally a reflection. Is a reflection of your inner world. And, until we get really crystal clear on, what it is that we want, what it is that we've been doing all along, and how we're going to move forward, you're never going to really, really reach the level of success that you're looking for. And, because, money is nothing. It really is nothing. It's just paper. It's just an idea. Right. I never forget one of my mentors, Chris Record. That was the first thing I ever heard him say, was that money is just an idea. And I didn't understand that. I'm like, well, what does that mean, that money is just an idea? And he's like, money's all around you. You just need an idea. You just need to have an idea and make money from it. And, I literally contemplated on that, and I kept listening to that recording. I kept playing it over and over and over again. And it's like he was just talking directly to me. And at that time I was broke. And I was like, well, what does it mean that money's an idea? I don't get it. And, once I started opening up my mind to it, and I started realizing, listen, and when, of course, by the time I started listening to my money spiritual mentor, Reverend Ike, it was just game over. But, at that time I wasn't listening to Reverend Ike. I was listening to Chris Record. And he was talking about this. And and I just was listening to it over and over. Money's just an idea. Money's just an idea. And when he said, all you need is one idea that could make you rich, and it's so true, and when you think about it, but a lot of times we have these ideas, but we shoot them down. We don't even think that our ideas are good enough. And then we go and tell somebody our ideas and forget it. What is wrong with you? You're crazy, and then it's like, oh yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea, right? And then we kind of like backtrack, and then we lose it. So what I want to encourage you all today, listen to that little voice inside of you that moves you forward. Don't listen to the old you that keeps you stuck, because whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. You're absolutely right. So guess what? Even when you think that you can't do something, but you're going to say, no, you know what? I'm not going to listen to that can't voice. I'm going to listen to the I can voice. And guess what? You can create something great out of it, because there have been people who have, had the craziest ideas and they've changed the world, right? That's what what's the guy from Apple? That's what he says, right? He's like, the crazy ones are the ones who thinks that they can change the world. And they actually do. He came up with that crazy idea of having a phone in the palm of your hand and having like a little computer, right? The Apple iPhone. Like nobody ever thought about that. He changed the game. He changed the game with the way that he did it, right? And so your ideas are gold. Your ideas are literally only for you. And you have ideas like nobody else has. So I encourage you, to take that thinking, take that positive thinking, take that thinking of belief and abundance and prosperity and put it in your marketing, to put it in your life. Don't be afraid, because the world is your stage. Literally, the world is your stage. And, we can create anything that we want to create, but we got to go out there and we got to make it happen. And we got to believe in ourselves. We got to believe that we can do it, because if you don't believe, you won't do it. And you'll be sitting there and be like, man, I should have did that. And then here comes somebody behind you and they're going to do something very similar to what you were thinking. And then they go ahead and create something really, really big. Meanwhile, you're going to be like, man, I should have did that. But your fear kept you from doing it. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear stop you from accomplishing your dreams and your goals, because ultimately you're in this world to make a difference. You're in this world to stand out. You're in this world to be the person that you were put here to be. All right. So whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're absolutely right. So swing more to the side where you think you can, because no matter what, you can. You can. It may be hard. It may be tough. It may be long and drawn out. It may be, it may be exhilarating. It may be exciting. You may have all these different experiences, but guess what? You can do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And I'm living proof, and I say these things because I'm living proof. I don't just say it from a pie in the sky perspective. I say it because I live it. I literally changed my life. I literally changed my life. And I know that if I could do it, coming from a background of where I came from, anybody can do it, because I'm no different I'm no better or no worse off than anybody else here, any of you watching this. So that's why I'm here to encourage somebody today to go ahead and put your fear behind you and put it aside and don't even think about fear, right? Fear is false. It's not real. So don't think about your fear. Go out there and be a pioneer for yourself. Be a pioneer. Lead the way. Lead the way in your life. Whatever it is that you're out here to accomplish, lead the way, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Unfortunately, you can have coaches, you can have mentors, you can have team leaders, you can have sponsors, you can have all that stuff. But at the end of the day, all the success lies within you. It lies within you and your ability to believe in yourself and take the action necessary to move you forward. All right. So I hope this was, enlightening. Please, if you feel that this was informative and you enjoyed this broadcast, please, feel free to share it out. If you like, my coaching, my mentoring, I will be opening my 90-day boot camp for just a few more weeks, to help those who are really looking to change their lives and to change their businesses and to step out on faith and to step out into this arena where there's so much for so many people. I mean, success is just waiting there for you. here online. There has never been a better opportunity than right now to build a successful online business, because you have technology right here at your fingertips, and you can literally create magic online, and you can turn your computer and your internet into a literally an ATM machine. You can make money every single day online. And I say that again because that's what I do. I make money every day online, and I show people how to do it. So, my 9-day boot camp will be open for a few more weeks, and I look forward to coaching you. Oh, thank you, Nyambura. I appreciate that. I look forward to coaching you to success. If you decide to lock arms with me and become one of my 90-day boot campers, I would love to have you. I have tons of success stories that you can listen to and watch. You can click the link. You can even watch some of the success stories that are there available, and you can make that decision if this is something that you want to do. Because I'm serious about creating success for people. I'm serious about showing you how to do it, what to do, and coaching you one-on-one, live, one-on-one, so that you can see me, I can see you, and I can share with you exactly the steps that you need to take to become successful. All right, my friends, I love you. Have a great rest of your day. I will talk to you again soon. Monday, I'll be back here for another Success Tips with Danielle session. Have a great rest of your day, a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.